what's up, everybody? Let me know how the audio is. I have the music off because of copyright, so I don't want to play that music. I tried playing this music from the art spotlight or whatever, the last couple of them, and I got copyrighted, so. Let's see if they start on time. Let me know how the audio is.
Tuning into the Season 6 Showcase. We hope you enjoyed that episode of the Evil Mojo podcast, but now it's time to deep dive into what's coming up for Paladins in its next update. We have an amazing show lined up for you all. My name's Isaiah, and I'm going to be y'all's host for the day, and I'm joined by some incredible members of the Evil Mojo team. I've got Steve and Cam. Before we get started, how are y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, Steve, it looks like you may be muted.
If you guys hear like noise in the background too,
I know. We need Steve.
We need Steve for this.
And we're fixed. How you doing, Steve?
Wouldn't be a patch show without it, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited for what we got coming up, and especially being one of the Greenhorn members of the team, so I'm really excited to get this work out there. So I am pumped.
And hopefully the update notes actually get updated, because the patch notes right now are still from last week. We've had multiple PTS updates, and we have a bunch of patch notes that aren't even on the original patch notes that were in the game.
With the Crystal Awards. So last year, late last year,
has been updated twice, and we still haven't got updated on the patch notes.
For community members over a course of different categories like streaming and content and fan art. So we want to highlight the winners of the Crystals Awards here on the show today. And we'll kick things off for our first category. It's going to be Streamer of the Year. And the nominees for that category were Andrew Chicken, NTBs, Coon Dragon, Doctor Strange, Valley, and Lola Kitten. And I'm pleased to announce that the winner for Streamer of the Year is Andrew Chicken. Super congrats to Andrew Chicken. And we've actually got an acceptance video from him to talk about his award.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, you actually got a video on the update show if you won a Crystal Award. That's new.
Your Streamer of the Year. It really means a lot to me, and
they never did that before.
To make content that so many of you enjoy watching on YouTube. And
I don't think they've ever done this before. They've just sent out like the rewards, and they made like a Twitter announcement.
To everyone who got nominated this year, because we have an amazing community of a bunch of fantastic streamers,
never did this type of stuff,
artists, etc. And
I mean, it still means nothing. The Crystal rewards still don't mean anything. So
this year, so shout out to everyone. I love
rules
are
way too fucking bullshit to actually mean anything. You should be able to be nominated for multiple categories and a bunch of other stuff. I don't want to talk about it.
As voted by the community. Awesome.
Different time and different place.
Let's move right along to our next category.
And you got people that have already won Crystal Awards in past years that should be able to run for 2 years in a row.
Andrew Chicken again, Raven Trick, Frost Fangs, and Daddy Mouse. And the winner of Video Creator of the Year is Raven Trick. Congrats to Raven Trick.
I don't think Raven,
throw it over to a video from him.
I like Raven Trick, but Daddy Mouse deserved that one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I guess we won an award. I'd love to thank my high school coach for never believing in me. The one guy in ranked who said, and I quote, both of noob, 27 subs. X to the apostrophe D. And of course, Hi-Res Studios for making a flawless game. All jokes aside, thank you guys for voting for me. I really do appreciate it. And it's nice to know that you guys still enjoy my videos. You're all a terrific audience, and I wish you all the best in your future adventures of life. I'll still be around for as long as I can.
Isn't this the same guy that complained in multiple of his videos that he never got his Crystal reward from the year before and up until now?
Congrats again to Raven Trick Video Creator of the Year. Absolutely awesome video. Well, let's move on to fan art. We've got fan artist.
His videos are good. Like, I like the
category.
I know.
And the nominees for fan artist of the year were Flower Lynn, Miss Curly Styles, Tony Arts, Felwyn, Yusuf Tyler, and Mrs. Wolfie. And the winner of fan artist of the year is Miss Curly Styles. Yay! Let's throw it over to a video from them for a few words.
Hey guys, thank you so much.
Now this ain't even fair. Like, I'm not shitting on her art either, but the only reason she won this is because of Creepers. Creepers got her more votes than all the other ones. That's why.
That's what happened. What happened is that
She's
I won
friends with
Fan Artist of
creepers.
the Year thanks to all of you guys, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I would love to shout out my friends because they helped me through a lot, and
I'm not
thank you
saying her
all
art's
again
bad. Like,
for
she does
giving me this
really cool
opportunity.
art.
Goodbye.
But like, look at this, all the other stuff. Like, Creepers is the one that got her to win
Congrats again
because
to Miss Curly Styles. That was a great
he has
video.
the biggest
I love
following,
the speed paint
and
on
he
the
was
IO.
promoting the shit out of her stuff. That's why.
Really great stuff. So our
Really
next
unfair
category
to
is going
all
to
the
be
other
Rising
people
Star.
because they had no
So Rising
advantage.
Star, the nominees were
Really
TC
unfair to
Mitch
everybody else that
31,
ran for that actually
Old
does really good art
Victor,
as well.
Valley, Yusuf Tyler, and
Again, goes
Lola
against
Kitten.
the entire thing of
And the
the
winner
entire
of Rising
contest. You
Star
shouldn't be able
is
to do that.
Old Victor. Congratulations to Old Victor. Let's throw to their acceptance video to hear from them.
Shout out to Old Victor, though. Does really cool stuff.
Shout out again to Old Victor. Congratulations.
Cool recolors and a bunch of other really cool stuff.
And our last, but certainly not least category for the Crystals Awards is Community Member of the Year. And the nominees were Big Mac, Sleepwalker, Tony Arts, TC Mitch 31, and Infernal Drogos.
I
And the
swear to
winner
gosh,
of
if
Community
Infernal
Member of the
Drogos
Year
or Big
is
Mac would have won
Infernal
this,
Drogos.
like, I don't know what.
Congrats to
He just
Infernal
goes to show you the
Drogos.
entire thing.
Let's
He's
throw to a
absolutely
video from
nothing, even
them
more
so
so.
we can hear about their award.
Come on now.
Thank you guys so much for
Oh, she did
voting
win.
for
I
me
thought
in
it
the
was somebody
community
else that
member
won.
section of the Paladins
I thought
Crystals.
somebody
Thanks
else
to
won.
you guys. I
forgot which
actually
category
won,
this
and
was.
it's all because of you.
I thought this was a different
from the bottom
category.
of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support. The reality is, we know this reward.
I mean, it still
technically
means nothing. It
goes
doesn't
to
matter.
Everyone in the community, as everyone works together. But regardless, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Forever grateful.
Nice hat, though.
Congratulations
really like your hat.
to Infernal Drogos for winning Community Member of the Year. And that wraps it up for all the categories for the Crystal Awards. Again, a huge congrats to all of our winners. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the Paladins community. So we want to continue highlighting community members. Sorry, go ahead, Steve.
Just wanted to say quick that all of the nominees, all of the winners, all of y'all being content creators of any type are incredible. You bring so much life to the community, and it makes being a dev that much more fun.
I'm not sure what reward that was for, but if that was for like Community Person of the Year,
Absolutely.
that was the same
Awesome
person that
work.
told all the Switch players to legit
wouldn't be a
uninstall the
Season
game and go
6
buy a new
showcase
console
Well,
because
that's
nobody
some
cares
cosplay.
about them.
How are you all feeling about cosplay? You want to look at some cosplay?
I'm
We
not
had
sure
the
which
Season
one
6
that was, but if
Showcase
that was for
cosplay
community
contest
member,
that
like that's the
kicked
same
off
person that
in
did
December.
that.
We
So
had tons
again,
of
doesn't mean
amazing
anything.
submissions. The cosplay community came out in full force to show off their cosplays, and we had 5 different categories for cosplays. So I'm super excited to announce the winners for each of those categories for the Season 6 cosplay contest. Our first category is going to be for craftsmanship. So this is going to be the winner for craftsmanship is going to be Kongman21 as Rave Mave. And I believe we're going to be able to look at all these cosplay contests. Absolutely incredible stuff. What do y'all think?
Yeah, this is super dope.
Honestly, the mask
does
really
the
sent it
face
to me.
actually
All
move?
the LEDs are
or is it
really
just like that
incredible
normally?
touch.
Because if
I
the
am
face like actually
too
makes
impressed.
different expressions,
You
that'd be
work
really
too
cool.
I know, this is absolutely amazing. I can't even begin to imagine how they fit all those LEDs in to get the custom faces. They've got the LEDs on the ears. They've got the details in the armor and the weapons. Really, really awesome stuff for Kongman21 winning the craftsmanship category. Sorry, go ahead, Cam.
I was going to say, how do they see? It's really well done.
That's a good question.
be
I'm
hot.
not sure how they see it. Yeah, for sure. Well, great stuff to Kongman21 for winning craftsmanship. Let's move on to the novice category. In the novice category, we're going to have the winner for that category be Backyard Cosplay as Clockwork Torvald. Awesome. I love
That
it.
was great.
Yeah.
I love the details
sass is-
on the gauntlet.
Can we move on to the other
The sass
like
and
the
the
actual
pose is
update
great.
show? This should have been done like earlier today. They should have already done the cosplay contest. Why are we doing this now?
I love the sass, and I love the details in the gauntlet and on the backpack. Really, really great stuff.
Like, it's cool and everything, but like normally they don't do this for the update show.
Incredible. So let's move on to the
I know it's a season launch patch and everything as well, but like they should have did that earlier.
And the winner for likeness is going to be Bradiator as Deadly Parlor 7.
Wow. This is just stunning. This is so good.
Insane. Looks like you just ripped 7 right out of the game.
Please no. I don't need him after me again.
Yeah. Please don't hunt us down.
Yeah, the proportioning of the armor, it's so good.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah, the details in the armor, they've got the graphics on the cape, the mask is on point. It just looks so sick. I love it.
What's up, bro?
Congratulations to Bradiator for winning the likeness category for the Season 6 cosplay contest. And then we've got next up.
I don't really watch like any of Andrew's stuff. I know who he is, but I don't really watch any of his videos.
And the winner for the creativity category is going to be Maribulk as Ying.
How pretty.
Nice.
I love it.
How's that mirror floating? What is this?
I know, right? How's the mirror floating?
I don't know that. I don't think that's really the scale.
Fishing line,
not bad.
That's always the trick.
Yeah, I think this looks great. I love they hit the details and Ying's dress perfectly. I love the scrolls on the back, and of course the mirror, having it floating like that in the picture. Really, really awesome stuff. Super creative stuff from Maribulk.
Yeah, really good attention to detail.
Congrats to them. And also, I want to give a second shout out to Maribulk. They also won our final category, which was community favorite. So their entry into the Season 6 Showcase cosplay contest got the most likes on Twitter. So they will be actually winning a second category.
Like, isn't she way shorter?
So again, congrats to Maribulk. Really awesome stuff with this Ying cosplay.
Yeah, amazing job.
Great job.
I love it. And so that wraps it up for all of the categories. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Steve.
I need to get my timings better. I'm honestly shocked that even our novice category was so good. Like,
I know,
everyone out of the ballpark.
Incredible stuff. Well, that wraps it up for our cosplay contest, and we have one more note for community highlights. I'm sure the Paladins community may have watched the Paladins Winter Cup last month. We wanted to give a quick shout out to the winners of that tournament. Team Sophia, it had Nick, Crunchy, DPS Eagle, Alex, and Nosy on that team. It was a really
I appreciate
awesome
them actually
lots of
acknowledging the Paladins Winter Cup because they didn't have any
congrats
coordination or anything with that at all.
For winning the
when that was going on, I think in late November or early December.
We had so much awesome stuff from the community in Season 5.
But it's way too late to acknowledge that. If they actually gave a shit, they should have supported the tournament.
For Season 5. We'll be right back on the other side of this video.
It was legit a tournament based on fucking Tokyo. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I played 5 seconds of a song. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Was this all the 2022 champions? Okay. I don't know why we needed to show that.
Incredible for Paladins. We had dope champions.
Incredible year. I don't know about that.
Some incredible
I don't know about that. I think 2022 was probably the worst year out of the entire game.
Season 6, I'm curious
apart
to hear
from
from you
OB64
all.
or whatever.
Parts of Season
and I wasn't
5?
around during that.
Well, Cam, why don't you lead off? I've been jumping. I'm taking it. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, for me, right? Season 5 was the first time, my first time working on Paladins. It was my first time joining the team. So the lowball answer there is I enjoyed everything. It was immediate roller coaster, learning the ropes and just getting to know the team and the community and getting to work on the game that I've enjoyed for a while. And overall, just tackling, I guess if I had a favorite though, it would probably be working on the more the minutia.
Well, thanks for the donut, bro. I really appreciate it.
Balance overall is a very complicated and very difficult thing to work on.
For sure.
Honestly, challenging myself has been really fun. and I'm excited to keep challenging myself and talking to the community about it.
That's awesome. What about you, Cam? What were some of your Season 5 highlights?
Season 5 highlights.
Season 5
Lilith
highlights.
Was a super.
I don't know. Having no community manager for pretty much the majority of 2022. A sound bug that would break the game for about 6 to 7 months with no feedback or community response from the devs about what's going on. What else? Servers on fire the majority of the year. Record low player numbers.
How many people get to sit in there, you know?
I can name an entire fucking list off the top of my head of stuff that happened in last year for the game. That's bad.
Well, we'll get into that a little bit later. There's rarely anything that was actually good. I love how you're alluding to what's coming up in the future. But on my side, I think probably one of my favorite things was the Ruby crossover. I'm a big fan of that show and that IP. Rooster Teeth was incredible to work with.
Of course, the Ruby crossover. I'm sure they made a lot of money from that. That's why it was his favorite thing.
Introduced with that crossover. So
some of the worst crossover skins ever out of any game.
But that's kind of a really good reflection on Season 5. But before we hop into Season 6, because it's about that time, we've got a really cool video to kind of set the stage and get everyone ready. So we'll be right back on the other side of this video.
As Azan watches in judgment, tensions continue to rise.
I can't play this. I'm gonna get copyright. I apologize. If you guys want to go see the Nix's trailer, you guys can watch it on your own time. But every time I play a champion trailer in the update show on stream, I get copyright like a day or two afterwards. What's up, Quest?
I wonder what that new threat to the realm is going to be.
How many viewers does this stream
I'm sure we're going to go in depth
4,500, 4,600.
But before we do, let's quickly go over some of the balance changes that are going to be coming in the Season 6 update.
I will admit there's a lot of people at least the Twitch stream. They're also streaming on YouTube to about 500 people.
I'm going to throw to you. Talk to me a little bit about how we're
healer talent shifts. This is new. This wasn't in the patch notes.
Yeah, sure. So
was not in the patch notes.
With these keywords, we're adding those all the talents, and this is mainly a response to the dual support meta that we've had in high elo
to fix double support. I don't know about that.
Community members, it's gone on too long. You know, meta should be broken every so often. And the root of the issue is that some of our healers are too good at dealing damage while also healing, making them almost like a no-brainer for 2 slots. Like there's no reason not to take 2 of them. Meanwhile, in casuals, getting 1 support can be a challenge. So our goal here is to upset the meta using player choice. For each of these healers, they've received some base nerfs across their kits, but one of the talents has been made kind of better for it. All of them are going to start targeting specific play styles and be a little bit more...
I don't know.
It's going to be a little more impactful at the beginning of the match when you choose your talent. We're going across the board. We're looking at a lot of healers and a lot of different changes. It's going to be a little different. I guess the best I could say is wait and see the keywords themselves are something that we want for the cast, but the individual changes to each character to compensate for those keywords are still in the pipeline. So stay tuned for that. But hopefully we can break some metas. And that's always fun.
New season, new meta. You love to see it. Well, to quickly go over just these keywords and what
they want to make a new meta with this, but this doesn't really even change anything. Like I can tell you guys right now, this is not going to change anything.
Remedy, the second keyword,
you're just going to make a lot of the supports a lot more annoying. That's all it's going to do.
And plus 5% damage done. And then lastly, you've got surgery, which is you're going to gain 10% damage done. So it looks like you've got one keyword that lets you go all in on the healing, one keyword that lets you focus more on damage, and then one keyword that kind of lets you get the best of both.
Like all it does too, like it tries to promote healing a little bit more.
Let's move on.
But I guarantee you, 90% of people are just going to go full on damage now, and then you're going to have even less heals than before. So that's all this really does. It promotes playing like a DPS healer even more, which is what the game does not need at all. It needs the damage challenge removed from most of the sports.
Overall, this is a big experiment. You know,
they gave this to Pip.
We want to try and find this really nice point with our healers and their different play styles. So I think overall, it's going to be.
I don't think that's going to make them much better. I really don't.
The board. And I guess my final thought would be, if you haven't, please go on PTS and give us feedback on it. It is incredibly helpful to hear how y'all feel about it.
Definitely. And then another note for Piff, as you said earlier, you know, other adjustments to various elements in the kit are planned as well. And it looks like
now, are they doing this for every single support too, or just like a handful of supports?
And healing potion.
Because if you're going to do this for a handful of supports, you got to do it for all of them. That's the problem with this. Yeah, you can't just do it for a couple of them and then neglect the rest of the supports.
While the keywords are static, we want the characters to feel good.
Either you do all of them or you don't do any of them. There's no in between.
We work with adding those keywords. So it's going to be a process. So expect a lot of changes in the future.
And then they nerfed Potion Launcher, Explosive Flask, and Healing Potion.
Talk about them. So we've got Furia up next.
Now they're fucking around with everybody's kits because they want to give passives out to everyone.
Remedy keyword.
Furia, that ain't
is
good.
Going to gain Surgery.
That's not good.
And Solar Blessing is going to gain.
You don't touch Furia because she's balanced as she is. She doesn't need to be changed at all.
To Pyre Blade, Kindle Soul, Pyre Strike, and Inflame to compensate for those.
They nerfed her damage, they nerfed her heal, they nerfed her Fire Strike, and her Inflame, and her ult.
Yeah, so with Furia, and we're going to see the next changes coming up too. We were trying to target
clowns balancing this game now?
The frequent complaints among dual healer meta choices, right? Furia was a pretty prominent choice due to her high single target healing, and just giving her 20% bonus healing on top of that is going to make some things a little skewed. So be on the lookout.
Yeah, be on the lookout. And then last up, when it comes to healer changes, we've got Grover to quickly talk about. Grover's talents, Rampant Blooming, is going to be gaining Curative. Ferocity is going to be gaining Surgery,
out of all of them that do benefit from this passive Remedy. Type change for the supports, I think Grover's the only one that actually needs it.
Know we are going to be continuing to look into a number of adjustments to Grover's base kit to compensate for these keywords, just as Steve said. And that'll wrap it up for all of the
Grover, but the rest of them don't make any sense.
Let's talk about items. We've got a few changes to items coming up in the first update of Season 6. And it looks like the first item is going to be Guardian.
No, they
going to be increasing the effectiveness of shields that you create by a percentage. And then Kill to Heal is also seeing a change here as well. We'll talk about the first two first. Kill to Heal is going to be getting a change for getting a kill or an elimination heals you, and that is going to be decreased just a little bit. Steve, talk to me about these item changes.
Right. So overall, we're seeing an increase in Guardian strength.
I don't know why they're nerfing Kill to Heal.
Guardian has felt a little lackluster.
Guardian makes sense because it's garbage, but I don't know why they're nerfing Kill to Heal again for no reason.
Even on shield-heavy teams, it didn't really see a lot of use. So hopefully this strength increase gives it a little bit more of a place in any of your item builds. Kill to Heal, on the other hand, has been strong since we changed the anti-heal mechanic involving it. So it's going to get a slight nerf. The full 750 heal at any time in a team fight is kind of strong. So we're going to tweak it down a little bit. Not too much. We're going to see how it feels and keep going from there.
Cool. All right, well, we've got a couple of other item changes in the works here. The first one, Master Riding. We're going to be increasing mount speed. The mount speed that you get.
This wasn't in the patch notes. Where was this at? This wasn't in the patch notes.
We're also going to be compensating by allowing people to remount mid-match. And then lastly,
Master Riding got nerfed.
Is going to be seeing a increase.
But you have the ability to remount mid-match. That's broken.
Nimble.
That's
Steve,
broken.
Talk to me about these two.
That needs to be removed. That's broken.
So
I don't even need to play the game to actually know that's broken. That's busted.
It's allowed us to find a lot of concerning issues with some of the changes we've made.
That's going to need to be removed.
These changes
they're going to have to
made
revert
with
that
the
one.
Intention of if things go well, but things
Nimble's good though.
A lot of things. However, the reasoning behind these changes is with the ability to remount, Master Riding is more valuable and Nimble is less valuable by comparison. So we're shifting them so that Master Riding is slightly less OP at getting around the map, while Nimble is the option for mid-fight mobility.
I know they're gonna have to remove the ability to remount mid-match because that's fucking busted. It makes sense in payload, like maybe they can keep it for the payload game mode, but in Siege that's busted.
If you haven't had a chance to
that's gonna break the entire game.
Please do so. Send us your feedback,
especially on some of the other certain maps.
Attention to everything that comes in from you all, and is definitely open to making changes based on what you all think. So let's move on and talk about a couple champions, Steve. The first one, let's talk about Cosme. So, actually, nope, I am skipping. We have mid-air controls that we need to talk about first. I know the community wants to hear about Cosme. So let's talk about mid-air controls before we talk about Cosme. So we're making a change to air strafing. We're doing a little bit of a partial revert to that. And then mid-air inaccuracy is just being fully removed. What's happening with that, Steve? It's gone.
So, yeah, smited.
Also, is Diesel the one that's actually replaced Necro since he's left? Is he the new lead designer? I'm assuming he is. So he's the one that's making the champions now, and he's the one doing all the balance stuff.
You know, certain champions had it, certain champions didn't, and it made gameplay inconsistent. We have this extra
after Necro left like about 4 months ago.
So we removed it, and we can make adjustments in subsequent patches if it makes certain champs too strong or too weak, etc. Hopefully in ways that don't inhibit the fun. While we're at it, we reverted the graded.
I mean, think about it on certain maps too. Like you really want to get demounting on maps like Fish Market and like Ice Mines. Like those maps, actually, it's like an actual strategy, and they pretty much took that away from those maps now too. So it made 2 maps way easier to play on because for people that don't know how to play.
There you go. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing those montages.
Because one of the things you do on those maps is just like to get demounts.
Mid-air.
To zone people out.
Now we can talk just a little bit about Cosme. So we're going to talk about a couple champions. Cosme up first. Just want to let the community know we don't have a whole lot of specifics now.
Cosme nerfs. Where were these in the patch notes? I sure wish everything was in the patch notes. That would have been really helpful. So I already did a fucking patch notes video and there was nothing there. There were 3 balance changes.
Incoming. We don't have a whole lot of specifics here, but maybe Steve can provide just a little bit more insight on what the team is thinking about Cosme right now.
And she's going into ranked. Have fun, everybody.
So overall,
have fun with Cosme in ranked.
She's a strong.
That'll be fun to play against.
A lot of reasons, but one of the big ones that we're targeting right now is her ability to just
nerfs incoming. What's her nerfs?
And look for a target. It kind of makes it frustrating to play against her, where you peek or she peeks a corner and you are instantly targeted, instantly attacked. It makes it feel it's frustrating overall, right? Yep. So we're still finalizing the details, but we've set it where Cosme should no longer be able to just hold the button and sweep her camera. We may adjust numbers as well. But
so they adjusted the lockout on her auto aim pretty much, so you can't like lock onto somebody instantly and do damage. There's a slight delay.
They have to be a little more attentive to what's happening on their screen to make sure.
Especially from moving opponent to opponent. So if there's 2 people in your site and you try to move on to a different one, there's a slight delay before you start doing damage.
Be sure to communicate that out to you all via patch.
You want to know the real nerf to Cosme? Fucking remove her from the game because she's a fucking poorly designed champion. You ain't gonna fix her. She's poorly designed.
Talk about for balance,
there you go. I just fixed the entire game for you.
Just a quick change for Ying. On Illusion,
pay me. I'm not even being paid. Pay me.
From 400 is going up to 420. Talk to me a little bit about Ying, Steve.
Yeah. So overall, right?
They increased her healing
changes.
Finally,
going to be not everyone
healing Ying good, damaging bad.
Let me rephrase this. Not all healers are being nerfed and shifted. Ying has kind of struggled against some of the newer, more meta healers. So hopefully with a little bit of love and the keywords, we'll see her mirror blaze a path across the battlefield once more. As an older champ, it can be hard to keep up sometimes. So hopefully with this, we'll see how she performs.
Yeah, Ying is an OG champion. I remember Ying from way back in the day from closed beta. So definitely showing just a little bit of love to Ying so she can keep up in the realm alongside all the other champions. And that wraps it up for balance. But let's talk about game modes. And we've got an exciting little teaser spoiler for you all.
Both of her damage talents to be completely removed or
Payload is returning. We're
super
excited for this community-requested game mode to come back.
Finally.
Steve and Cam, I know you all have just a couple of notes to talk about.
We need to see this in game.
What's going on with Payload in this next update for Paladins?
Well, I mean, we dug it up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We dug it up and brushed it off, got it out of the closet. But, I mean, yeah.
Can we get more than a screenshot?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's been part of the
same screenshot they posted on their account.
Testing the maps. They're of the payload maps that we have. A lot of champions have been added before, after payload was removed, and all these other changes have happened since then. That the maps, have a little bit of catching up to do. So I'm very excited for y'all to get your hands on it. But it's an oldie and a goldie, so have fun.
Yago and Stealth Grass.
Ooh. See, I didn't even think about Cam. It's been a while since players have had a chance to play Payload.
PTS actually on
and
the
I didn't
PTS,
even think about what the implications of all the new champions.
Payload's actually on the PTS
That's
now
really
as well.
cool.
They actually updated that.
Chaos.
So you guys that have the PTS and haven't played Payload yet.
And again, we're excited to bring back Payload. We know the community has been requesting it, and we're looking forward for you all to be able to play it again once the Season 6 update drops. Now, let's talk a little bit about quality of life. And Cam, I know this is going to be your specialty here. I hear we have some exciting updates that we've done a ton of work.
I mean, anything's better than Blizzard Bounds.
To a couple of
I actually got a video that I'm going to be putting together for that as well,
Cam.
with Roadhog nerfs.
Yeah,
they completely killed Roadhog.
There's been a major overhaul on how you interact with your inventory versus the store. Kind of wanted to make it easier for you to tell what you owned, how to equip all your different accessories a little bit easier, have it kind of be less
UI changes to your profile.
And then also just make it easier just to navigate your history and stuff like that. So it's not nothing game breaking, but just kind of moving things around, making things more visible.
Right.
It's been a lot of work, but it's been, I think we're getting there. We're getting close.
Yeah. I mean, looking at it on the screen now, it looks a whole lot cleaner. Like you were saying earlier, things are a lot more visible. I think players are really going to enjoy.
I mean, this is cool and everything, but who really asked for an entire profile UI rework for the profile menu?
Yeah. And since it's there, that last one's a little.
The one we currently have isn't bad. They could have put all this effort into something else, like reworking ranked.
Spoiler.
They wasted this effort on reworking the UI and how the profile menu works, when they could have put this time into reworking ranked, or how that works.
Again, also, if you go to the player now, it'll switch just to your player infos.
It looks good. I'm not going to complain about it, but that's just a waste of time. We didn't need this reworked.
Button for your.
There was a bunch of other stuff that needed a rework before this did.
Past wins and losses, there's now just a full button, so you don't have to navigate to a button. Of course, we don't have any play history on this account, but that's okay. But that is all the stuff we've added. It's been a lot of work, but I think it's come out great, and it's been really good to see what y'all have thought about it.
For sure. And I know the community definitely appreciates all the hard work that went into this. It's a big quality of life change. And like I was saying earlier, it's just going to make going in and equipping your loadout and searching for that spray or that card or that loading frame that much easier to let players really customize their experience to themselves. So shout outs to you, Cam, for all the awesome UI work that went into the Season 6 update. Really awesome stuff.
That, and shout out to Amanda, who also has worked very hard, and Yusin, just because I can yell at my team.
Absolutely. Definitely give the team shout outs. We love it on the update show. All right. Well, that wraps it up for quality of life. Let's talk about some skins, shall we? I know we've got some exciting content headed out in the first update. Before we do skins, we've got some awesome Twitch drops that people can earn today just by watching the Season 6 showcase, or any Paladin stream for that matter. We've got the Season 6 showcase spray that players can earn for watching 2 hours today. And then we've got the Aspirant Geno skin that players can earn for watching an additional 2 hours.
He's saying a skin. So why is he saying it's a skin? It's not a skin. It's a recolor.
Make sure you're watching. That campaign is going to end tomorrow, the 26th at 11 a.m. ET. So tune into some Paladins today.
Looks like shit, by the way, too.
Get those.
Thank gosh it's free, because they wouldn't be able to make a dime off that.
I know the community is really excited about that Geno skin when they got a sneak preview of it a little bit. But let's talk about the content coming in the next update. We've got the Into the Abyss, that name is really fitting, event pass coming in for this update. Really awesome stuff. we've been teasing at the Abyss all show. We've got really awesome stuff here, but in this event pass, we've got a couple characters that are going to be abyssified, for lack of a better term. And our first skin, which is going to be the buy-in skin for the event pass, is going to be Doombringer Saris. And that card art is so dope.
Amen. That is some good stuff. I'm very excited for y'all to see all these in game too. Or should I say, as always, our team has knocked out of the park. So y'all eating well this patch, let me tell you.
We're eating, yes, for sure. Yeah, I love the card art. I love the Abyss. And we've got to turn around to show off just a little bit of how this skin looks in game. Really awesome stuff. I love the green. Green's my favorite color, so I love the green glows. And the Abyss, all the details on the armor.
I just wish it wasn't for Saris. I wish it was for somebody else.
Oh, no, I think this is dope. I love like the hairstyle on her, her little leggings.
Saris has way too many skins.
Is that her legs? I know. It's fun.
This is awesome. Well, we're going to go in game so we can show off a couple of the abilities for this. Let's take a listen to some of the voice lines.
Hopefully it shows the recolors in game too, not just like arts of them. I want to see the recolors in game.
I can feel the abyssal power flowing through me. It's consuming me, infecting every cell in this body. And yet, I've never felt more whole. I've seen it all. What was, what is, and what has not yet come to pass. You will understand soon enough the power of the Abyss.
Sounds absolutely amazing.
Voice pack mid. Skin great,
just
voice
about
pack
ready
mid.
to go in game. Ooh, I love that weapon.
You know, this looks great too, but like I say that now, but then I forget when I go on and I actually have this patch, like I can't even see my textures.
Oh yes, can't get enough.
It'll be all blurry for me. I always.
If Saris wasn't scary enough running at you, now she has fireballs.
Oh my
Unless they somehow
ultimate
fix the Switch version of the game.
Those green particle effects,
which
are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Great skin though, really cool skin. I think there was an event pass. If you guys were waiting to buy an event pass, I think this is the one. If you were waiting to buy one for like actually like legit good skins, I think this one is actually a one that you would like to buy.
Flamebringer Saris.
If you want some like actually good skins,
another reward in the event
because the skins are actually pretty good.
And this one is going to be a little bit of an orangey, fiery red style for this skin. What do y'all think about this color scheme?
It's fitting.
I like the green one better, but the orange one is fun as well. I really like how it's red and orange, but still like she came out of the depths.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the brown.
I love the fiery reds here.
Don't care for the brownish red. I don't care. I like the green a lot more.
I'm sold.
Another recolor that doesn't look as good as the original. That's a shame.
Well, that is Flamebringer Saris. Let's talk about the next skin that is going to be in the event pass, Into the Abyss. We've got Wings of Darkness Sati. Got a Sati skin coming, and this one is more of a vampire bat vibe. I love this one.
Yeah.
It is.
She's always reminded me of a certain pocket monster, and I love it.
Oh. Honestly, again, our team killed
gorgeous
every
skin.
single time.
Looks great.
I know. The lip piercing is so good. It's like a tiny detail, but the lip piercing is fun. Yeah.
It looks really good.
I love her hairstyle here.
I've seen it a little bit in the PTS, but like I didn't get like an actual like turnaround of it. It looks great.
Everything on the skin, I really
best Salty skin so far. Actually, this is probably the best skin she actually has till now.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna go in game for Wings of Darkness Sati, but before we do,
it just sucks because Sati just got his skin like a year ago,
and
there's other champions that haven't had skins in 3 to 5 years.
What's the best
she didn't need another
being
skin,
married
but
to a sociopath?
It could be worse.
The threat of danger keeps you so thin. If I promise to miss you, will you go like really, really, really far away? Over that cliff would be good.
I love how she has a little bit of sass to her too.
Well, her voice pack sounds really similar to like that one sky skin.
She's extra salty.
Pretty damn similar,
extra
but it does fit
sassy.
the skin.
I love it.
It's better than the Saris one.
This is really great. We are getting ready to go in game to show off Wings of Darkness Sati. And I love the gun on here too, and you've got the purple kind of flames on the weapon.
Weapon looks great too. Again, I wish I'd be able to see my textures when I get to play this. I really do. I'll buy this, and I won't be able to see shit for like 90% of the time.
Got the decoy here. Shoots a little bit of the purple bullets to match.
I mean, even if I do buy it like that, I'm pretty much getting it for free because I've never even bought like the last 3 event passes now. So all the crystals I've been getting have just been from the Trials of the Realm.
I love how
like the last 4 months.
A little bit of the purpley.
So it's pretty much, if I do buy it, it's for free, just for playing the game.
I don't know what to call that, but that's a
Yo, that sound effect is sick.
Wubba wub wub.
I know, right? Really awesome stuff. Well, that is Wings of Darkness Sati. This skin also getting a recolor in the event pass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired
of Wings of Carnage Sati.
That's the only way they actually sell skins.
More on the red.
So you can't blame them. They can't sell skins any other way.
Yeah, she got that goth look.
They got to rely on all these type of skins to actually sell.
Goth. I love it.
I like the red though. She actually has a good.
It sucks when there's too many good skins. It's like, which one do I equip?
I know.
Existential problem.
Usually the battle pass skins they only have one that's actually good. She actually has 2 that look really good.
I'll put the random
one.
The
art team always knocks it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the red and black really bring the vampire vibes all the way through with this one. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is going to be it for the Into the Abyss event pass. We'll be talking a lot more about
I think teal with this skin, like a recolor, like a teal type skin, too, would have been really cool. Or like teal, or like a really light green would have been really badass. I want to know how that would look. That would have looked pretty good. Oh, here's Pip.
Cute.
Finally getting a skin after 5 years, poor guy, and it's garbage.
He's got the steampunk vibes going.
It fits him.
It does. It's very cute.
Definitely fits. I love all the little trinkets and things. I know. I just love this. I love the kind of like the leathery kind of workman vibe. I love the details.
Why wasn't like a Pip skin in the battle pass? Like not this skin, but like didn't we get like a different type of skin? Like why couldn't we have that?
I love how he's got his glasses and his goggles.
Instead we get this. He doesn't get a skin for 5 years, and we get this garbage.
Anything can happen.
You do.
World.
What a shame. He deserves so much better than this fucking mediocre garbage type skin.
He needs at any given moment to make whatever.
How is Pepper 5 years old, but it's a better skin?
We're going to show off Inventor Pip in game, but let's take a listen to
if there's a skin that's in the game that's 5 years old and like leaps and bounds better than this, and you give it a new skin and it's somehow worse, there's a huge issue.
My sights are set on the battlefield. Time to experiment. Hey, you knocked over my conglomerate's spectre deflector. Get back here!
I love it. You can tell that it's that stressed out, super smart inventor that has so much on his mind already.
I mean, the voice pack kind of sounds like him, but kind of fit the skin. I don't know.
All right. Here we are in game with Inventor Pip.
It's another ranked reward skin, so you know they kind of half-assed it like they always do with some of the ranked reward skins. Actually, all of them. I think there's only like one ranked reward skin that was actually decent. The rest are all half-assed garbage, just out of pity. Giving the champions out of pity that haven't had skins in years. Because they're afraid they won't be able to sell the battle pass or move chests when they put them into a chest.
I love the effects on that launcher too.
Mm-hmm. Killing spree.
All right, well, that is your Season 6 ranked reward in Inventor Pip. We've got just a few
At least the Battle Pass skins, though, are better than like 90% of the Overwatch skins. The only Overwatch skins we've gotten recently are the Mythics that are better than them. That's the good thing with this game. At least the skins, the majority of them are better than Overwatch. You at least get your value out of them.
She's always been a bit
if you could see them and if they actually work for you.
Nail girl, so now she's got the tats to fit, and the gun is a very fun addition. I hope you all love it.
I know, right? She's tatted up. Ooh, look at that gun. Oh my goodness.
I love
another Vivian skin.
The gun and the drones are my favorite.
This is really cool. I'm loving the style. You've got kind of like the.
I mean, she doesn't really have that many skins, and she hasn't got one in a while. But I think the last one she got was Omega.
It's a great fit for her. And yeah, those drones are.
Or was it the one in the Battle Pass? I think it was the Omega one.
All right.
Or the recolor, or whatever they gave in the bounty store.
We have one more skin to talk about. We've got Bloody Bakemono Koga. Ooh, this one's good.
No, that skin reminds me of Bruiser Diva. That's the skin that reminds me of.
Look at those teeth. That smile is terrifying.
Koga skin. Whatever.
He's just here to say hi.
Locked behind a chest. Who cares?
Definitely bringing the Oni vibes.
Another mid Koga skin.
That smile. That smile,
Nothing
please.
Crazy.
I can't look at it for too long.
Say cheese. Here he is.
Oh my gosh. Definitely looking badass though with these Oni vibes, and I do not want to be on the other side of this Koga. I'm telling you.
About to say it's the ultimate jump scare skin. You're flanking the corner, you catch the healer, and you just smile right at him.
I know. The ultimate jump scare. Bloody Bakemono is going to be in this next update as a part of a chest that's coming out. That wraps it up for all of the skins that are going to be in the updates, but we do want to give a shout out to a new chest that's going to be headed your way. It's going to be the Star Sisters chest, and actually it's going to be a chest that's going to be containing all of the skins from the past Radiant Stars event. We know the community has been asking for those skins to return and a way to get them if they may have missed out on the event. So the Star Sisters chest is going to have all the Radiant Star skins along with all of the color variants. So if you missed out on one or a couple, you're going to be able to pick those up in the Season 6 update. It's going to be really awesome.
Big fan favorite.
Yay!
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's about time that we deep dive into the Abyss. What do you all think?
Let's go.
I'm down to get a little.
They play the champion trailer. I got to mute it because it has copyrighted music in it again.
Let's go ahead and throw to a video, and we'll be right back to talk about the newest champion to the realm.
Rated T for teen.
I mean, this ain't really even nothing crazy. Like the champion teasers get worse and worse every single time. If you want to give us like an actual champion teaser, like you got to give us a teaser that's like from 1 to 3 minutes long. These little 30-second teasers don't do anything. Apex Legends does it perfectly with like building hype for their new legends. They give us backstory with lore, like the whatever the stories of the Outlands, that type of shit. Like this game has pretty much no lore. It's pretty much made up off the fly. That's pretty much what it is. That was just sad. That's the problem with it. That's problem number one, but I don't know. If you would get like a decent teaser trailer or something, or like release actually like to create hype. These don't really do anything, at least for me. They don't do shit. Way too short, and they usually don't make enough sense. Not enough to sink your teeth into, get you excited, at least for me. I think the last one I got excited for was for Yaghrith, and that was a long time ago.
I think she makes some
the
good
Abyss
points.
Queen. I guess
I don't know.
You said you were down to get corrupted. You're just drinking the Kool-Aid, Steve. Oh my goodness.
What can I say?
Oh my goodness. That's right. Nyx, the Abyss Queen, headed the Paladins, joining the realm in the newest update. And that cinematic, lots of lore implications with that combined with the little MoGraph teaser that we had. Steve, I'm going to throw to you. Who is Nyx? How is she on the realm?
I mean, if you think these skins are bad as well, like go look at some of the new Smite skins we got for the launch of Season 10.
I'll hail her.
Maybe you guys think these skins are like overly like sexualized and shit. There's some skins that they added, like they're legit, like I don't want to, I can't really say it on here, but like, you guys can go look yourself.
As she so elegantly stated,
they're made just to sell that type of skin, and they're made for like those type of people that like those.
Controlling their rigid dogmas and their wanton use of life made her.
It's unplayable, by the way, too. Smite's actually unplayable on the Switch now, which I'll be doing a video about too. Like you cannot even get into a match.
And the power
it is legit unplayable. The only game that's like high risk game that's unplayable now.
House and show the world what it's like to embrace the chaos within.
Can't even get entered into a queue. Like, there's a bug that prevents you from getting into queue and just gives you a constant deserter penalty.
Cam, how are you feeling about Nyx? Are you worried about her entry into the realm? Are you excited?
Well, I'm always here for a little bit of chaos, so I'm excited.
Good. Well, right in time.
Excited too, and I know the community is super excited, and I believe we've got Nyx's splash art that we're going to throw up on screen here. Definitely bringing the Queen vibes with this one. And I don't know about you all, but I'm particularly a little bit worried about the realm and the implications of Nyx's arrival. Seems like she didn't have any trouble dealing with Azan. So I'm definitely curious.
Well, because you nerfed Azan into the ground, I wouldn't have trouble dealing with him either. He used to be good, but you guys nerfed him into the ground.
He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So
no wonder he lost.
You know, I mean, not really though. If you just join her side, it's pretty easy. I'm just saying.
She's got a great
anybody can go after him. We'd even lose to Moji. Moji in like one of those type of battles would win against him.
Oh, here we go.
And she is
guy's a chump.
Yeah, she's tall.
She's big, she's shredded, and she's here to make mincemeat out of everyone. Good
luck.
Oh
my gosh, yeah. I am definitely
now, there was actually like a thing on Thunderbrushes.
And I love the
like
wings
tweeted out
here.
too. Like they originally were going to give her like
just
2 sets of wings. They were going to give her like wings where they have them right now.
I know we're going to get ready
put,
to
like,
go
wings
in
on her
game
lower
talk
back,
about the kit,
and they never did it because it would have cost them too much money.
Before we do,
your savior queen has arrived.
And I wish they would have put wings on her lower back. I really do. I think that would have looked a lot more badass than just having 2 of them. They cut corners to save money, and that's not good.
Don't you? Your corpse would make an excellent footstool for my throne.
I think the double wings would have been a lot better.
She is
doesn't look bad though. She looks pretty good.
To bring down some
apart
chaos,
from that,
as both
not really any complaints.
Steve alluded to. Let's go ahead and go in game.
Kind of a taller version of Betty.
All of the awesome stuff that Nyx is going to be bringing to the realm. And immediately,
she's a little big.
I don't see a weapon. She's a little big, a little taller than all the other
damage
champions.
numbers in the PTS, which these aren't buffed. These are actually pre.
She's not playing around.
Actually, they might be buffed.
Not playing around.
I thought they buffed her numbers. I think the PTS numbers were that they changed yesterday were.
Going to be Queen of
I thought they buffed it up to 225.
Cam, what's going on with
and then
the
like their last one was 475.
Yeah,
but
so Nyx
I don't know
will
which
gain
one.
a 20% bonus healing the closer to
I think
the
it depends on your
objective
loadouts. Because she has some loadout cards that can change her damage
and
numbers.
she'll gain a static 10% bonus healing with maps that don't have that point or objective. Just so we encourage her to, sit there, capture.
We're talking about her passive. She gets extra healing if she's on the objective,
right. And
whatever.
I forgot to mention it. Nyx is a frontline, so that passive is definitely going to encourage her to be right in the middle of the frontlining for her team, for sure. Well, let's talk about the weapon,
At least she's
which
a
is
point
Realm
tank.
Breaker.
Like that's all what we wanted. We wanted like a main tank that's supposed to be a
laying
point
it down with her
tank.
fists.
And not like an actual like off tank. You can play her as an off tank, but like
people kind of get knocked over in front of you.
She's designed to play a point tank.
For Realm Breaker, punch and send out energy and an attack chain. It's going to be 3 lights and 2 heavies. The lights currently are dealing 175 damage, and the heavies are dealing 400 damage. The caveat to this, however, is your chain, right? This attack chain will reset to the first hit.
Which take these numbers like not as they are, because I think they actually already changed the numbers multiple times in the BTS. So I don't know if these numbers are even going to live because they don't know how to really balance her in the BTS already.
But to encourage that,
they're screwing around with their damage numbers and they're screwing around with some of her loadout cards in the BTS.
She will deal an extra 75 damage a punch. So really, just get in their faces and really just mangle them up a little bit.
So I don't know what damage we're actually gonna get when it goes to live or whatever. But
don't need a weapon, just bring the fists and whatever power that you've got internally. You just go with it. I really love this.
Looks fun to play though.
It's really unique. As our driver here shows off the combos just a little bit more.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about the
Stream
alt
froze.
which is going to be Rift Slash. Cam, what's going on with this one?
Yeah, so Nyx is going to send out a projectile that explodes on contact or after traveling 25 units and deals 200 damage. And then this rift is going to leave, this projectile is going to leave an abyssal rift, which slows enemies for 35% in 30 units before exploding again after 2 seconds. And then also the ability can be charged, causing the projectile to hit harder.
I actually didn't know you could charge that up. I thought it was you were only able to place it on the ground. I didn't know that actually had a charge effect to it, like this.
Units.
I didn't know that.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I love the fact that you can charge it just in case you're farther away, just to kind of build up that power. That's super cool. Yeah. And I'll say the effects on that alt fire look really dope. I love the rift that it brings up when you hit. It's super cool.
She's bringing the abyss to us too, in more ways than one.
I know. I love it. All right, well, let's talk about some abilities. Ability 1 is going to be Abyssal Fortress. What's this one do, Steve?
All right, well, as we so kindly been shown, it raises a shield at the target location, unlike most other shield characters, where Nyx can defend her allies at different ranges, either putting it right in front of her or far away safe. The shield has 4,500 health and can be placed up to 90 units away. The shield does lose health, though, for every 30 units it's placed away from Nyx, indicated by that bar that shows up. So if you're putting it farther away, it may get a little weaker, but that's the price for utility.
That's actually really good,
cool.
though.
I love the.
I don't think there's like a single tank in the game that has like a shield that you can actually like.
They want to play, and I love the kind of trade-off that players will have to think about. You know, do I place the shield really close?
So all of them
maybe
have
not
like
get as much
a
protection
specific
for as many
distance where you're
members on
only
the
able to
team,
put it
but
at.
have it full health and let everybody retreat? Or do I place the shield farther away to get it out immediately, but maybe it's not, the strongest shield?
Kind of like Sigma. Really cool. It reminds me of Sigma. At least that does.
Quick thinking, Nyx.
Kind of like Sigma's shield. But like instead of like being able to like withdraw it whenever, like it just stays there.
All right. Ability 2 is going to be Royal Presence. Cam, what does this ability do?
And I apologize, guys. That ain't just like the actual my stream. That's their stream. That keeps buffering.
6 seconds.
I
That poisons
apologize.
enemies for 5% of their max health over 6 seconds. While active, any.
Nothing I can do. Keeps buffering for some reason. Uh-oh. It didn't work. Their stream went down.
Steve, to tell us all
Stream
about
went
what this
down.
ultimate is going to do.
That ain't good.
Yeah. So once again, no one is safe from Nyx, and the abyss is coming for you.
They're already having technical difficulties. They must not have fixed it. This is the problem. They were going to have technical difficulties last on Monday when they were going to stream. Now they're having technical difficulties with the new champion, which was the main thing they were struggling with. Can't even. There's nothing I can do. It's buffering. I can't do anything. This is why they moved the stream. One of the reasons why they moved the stream to Wednesday instead of Monday. That and they were having like some other shit with like the build they were gonna have like showcased on stream was different than the build that they were using or something, and it would have like all the textures and everything would not have been good for the stream. And they weren't able to fix it in time. If it ever load, I don't know. It doesn't want to load. Can this stream load? Okay, good. Oh, no, now it's back to buffering.
To now knock back enemies hit by the projectile, resulting in the Abyssal Rift lasting 1 second.
I think my stream's probably behind now, actually.
Any other notes on the first talent, Steve?
That's right. We should be able to equip it here if we have a moment. We can showcase it. But if regardless, the Rift Slash now will have the ability to knock enemies
so
back.
if my stream does buffer on your guys' end as well, it's because of this. It's not because of my stuff on my end. It's because of their
just
stream.
Kind of take control of the combat scenario, whether at long distance or close range. She can get people off her, or close off an area. It's going to make it difficult for enemies to play around her when she's able to CC them like this efficiently.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, and it looks like we've got the talent equipped here, and you can see there's that knockback, and then the Rift lasts just a little bit longer too. All right, the next talent is going to be Abyssal Breach. An Abyssal Breach, enemies that pass through Abyssal Fortress are going to be revealed and take 10% additional weapon damage from Nyx and her allies for 3 seconds. And then this also reduces the cooldown of Abyssal Fortress. Steve, what are some notes on Abyssal Breach? How would you use this talent successfully?
So Abyssal Breach really brings in this play style of engaging on Nyx is dangerous, or she can potentially cordon off an area by combining this talent and maybe her right click too, right? Because now,
cool talent,
if you have the shield on the point and the enemy's front line,
so you gotta try to trap people with your shield, and if they end up having to walk through your shield, they take extra damage and shit.
It's not going to be the best time if you have to.
I don't know if that'll be your best talent, but that's pretty good talent.
Just to get on the point, so it's going to maybe inspire some different.
Her first talent's garbage. I don't think anybody's going to pick that.
Maybe you have a problematic flank.
Just adds an extra little knockback on one of your abilities. It doesn't do anything.
In a popular flank route or another popular location, and suddenly they're revealed, and your team can react and appropriately make a decision based on whatever they see. So this is a very controlling talent. It really lets Nyx again give information where she needs it.
Yeah. I didn't even think about the flank routes. My immediate thought was, I'm going to place this right in front of the point, and if people want to get to the point, they've got to walk through, and they're going to take increased damage. But that's a really good shout about. Maybe you place this on a popular flank route. That way, if there's a flank on the enemy team that's trying to get behind you,
this talent will be viable. I don't know if it'll be your best talent, though.
That's really cool.
I don't know what her other last one is.
And there we go.
Her first one's garbage.
Showcasing the reveal here from Abyssal Breach. And then the final talent for Nyx is Subjugation. Subjugation is going to allow Royal Presence's reactivation. Not only hits the first enemy in its path, but its range is going to be increased by 50%, and it's going to root the enemy for 3 seconds instead of pulling them. Steve, talk to me about this last talent.
So we're going to see here with this playstyle is that Nyx has multiple ways that she can engage with and make that play space hers, right? So particularly now, instead of bringing...
Okay. He places it down in the entire stream lag.
Tool for picking off people who are trying to get away from a fight after overextending, or you're trying to trace down that final kill.
I don't know.
It's definitely going to allow Nyx to be a little bit more...
I think maybe as an off tank that would be an okay talent.
You're trying to poke their enemy team, get in and out, and then suddenly you're caught. So it's going to be a little dangerous.
But then you only have one person too. You can only lock down one person in place, so you're trading multiple for one. So I don't know. I wish it would really actually load. I wish I could watch the stream without them having the buffer. Garbage stream. They have a showcase stream for this showcase of this new season, and it doesn't even want to work. They can't even stream it correctly. What a joke, bro. What a fucking joke. This is your new champion. You're showcasing a new champion that pretty much lags out your entire stream. Is that a sign of what it's going to do in your game? Can't even make it work on stream correctly. It's making your stream lag. It can't do anything. I could try reloading the page, but that usually doesn't do anything. I don't think there's really much left after this, is there? Unless they talk about like some of the other balance changes, if there's some other balance. I don't think there's really much else after this anyways. Maybe I'll try changing the
before times, you know, she wasn't always Queen of the Abyss.
I changed it to 720 and it worked.
Pyre, and here we go. You know, she had her own, you know, aura to her back then. It's a little different now, but gives you a little hint into the past, the far, far past.
If you're watching the stream on 1080 60p, your entire stream will lag during the champion showcase.
Kind of whites, blues, and golds, and kind of the
you can't handle it for some reason. Oh, here it is. It's going back. Actually, that's not the problem.
Bring the wings.
I guess that's not even a problem. It's still lagging and it's still really stuttering.
Mm-hmm. Though it may be a little more, you know, regal or pyre-like, but she will still punch your face into the ground. So don't get too awestruck when you're out there, champions. It is an amazing skill, though. I'm a huge fan of it. Been using it more often than not in our playtest.
Yeah. This
season pass skin,
and
though,
then lastly,
I don't know.
we've got to talk about the mastery skin.
A lot of people like this skin, but it's not worth $40.
Headed you
$40 for that in the season pass. That's not worth.
Black and gold classic.
The gold skin looks really cool, though. Really cool gold skin.
Awesome.
That looks great.
The face.
It looks like shit because I have to have this on 720p, but it looks great.
Yeah, this looks incredible.
Golden spikes, golden bones.
I apologize if it looks a little blurry on your guys' end because for some reason it keeps pixelating.
Yep.
I think that's the stream itself. That's not mine. Nothing on my end.
Don't get the 52 quick, everyone. Enjoy.
Yeah, don't get the 52 quick.
I want to go back to
enjoy the ride,
but then the stream will just sit and buffer the entire time, so I can't really do that.
All right. Well, I think that is just about everything that we have to cover today, Steve and Cam. Any final words before we close the show?
Steve's like, you?
I've been interrupting a lot. Maybe I should slow down now.
Yeah.
I would say overall, it's been a really fun 2022, as short as it was for me. I'm the little greenhorn here, and I'm really appreciative.
If this guy is the guy that's replacing Necro, making all the balance changes and making all the new champions,
with their constructive criticism,
like I don't know so far.
Really excited for this patch going forward, and really excited to bring Nyx and the.
There's a bunch of other balance changes too that they didn't even mention. Where are all the other balance changes that were in the patch notes? Because there's some other ones that people were saying that changed. And they weren't on here, at least I know of.
Giant woman in the game, which is
Can we get the
exciting.
updated patch notes? Are they going to finally update the notes?
So I'm just excited to see
That's
how
all
the
I care about. Or like the PTS update notes. Can we finally get those?
Sees where we land. I'm excited. Always good to.
I'm excited too. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Cam and Steve, today. Had a lot of fun on the show. Community, thank you so much for tuning into the Season 6 showcase. It's been an absolutely incredible ride in 2022, like Steve was saying. Thank you so much for playing Paladins.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was a credible ride for them because they thought they were going to lose their job.
And
that's
the first
probably
update
why.
of Season 6 is going to be headed your way.
They're surprised they're still even employed.
If you want an early look, be sure to hop into PTS to try some things out and send us your feedback. But thank you so much for watching the show.
I don't wish for anybody to lose their job, but with how bad the last year was for this game, it was not good.
Bye-bye.
He had a really good start, and like after the first 2 or 3 patches, it went downhill real quick. I don't know, y'all. That's all we got, so. Like, normally I would try to look at the patch notes, but at this point, like, I don't even care. I'll let you guys know either on Discord or, like, in a separate entire video. I'll probably make a video later if the patch notes are updated, kind of just talking about them. But, and that's all we have, too. They didn't even show payload. Why didn't they show payload? They showed a screenshot of payload. They didn't show any gameplay. They didn't show anything for payload. You know, if you bring back an entire new game mode that was from the past and you brought it back, I think people that were returning to the game would love to see it on stream. That would just be common sense. I don't know. Where is the payload showcase? Unless I missed it. I don't know, unless maybe I missed it on here, but like all I seen was a screenshot of payload, and they talked about it for like a minute. That's all we got of it. We didn't get any like actual like showcase of what payload actually is, what changes they made to it, what maps there are, what nothing. Didn't get anything about that. That's a shame. It's a huge shame. Huge blunder on their part too, because a lot of new players and returning players are coming back just for payload, and they really want to know what's going on with it, and didn't get anything. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are seeing this on YouTube after the fact too. I might actually throw this entire stream up. So if you guys are seeing this after the fact on YouTube, let me know what you guys think of everything we're going to be getting. If you guys missed my breakdown of everything too, of the patch notes and all that type of stuff, I'll link that at the end of the video. I don't know if I'll throw this entire stream up yet or not. I'll have to decide later, but I'm going to get out of here, everybody. I'm going to go take a nap because I have to go back to work in like an hour, so I'm going to try to sleep for a little bit and see what happens. But, props to everybody that showed up for the stream as well. Really appreciate it. But, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody. And, I won't be live later or anything, but I probably should be live again. I think I should have a video either going up later or probably tomorrow sometime, so I'll be live again probably on Friday night like usual, so peace out, everybody.